Here we go, my friends. Galorys versus RETA. This game is really important for both of these two things. Sato versus Lozin. Eyes on Luke show as well. My friends, this will be incredible.
We'll talk about that in a bit. There's already early aggression happening towards middle.
I'm by VCT on the cast. Legend.
They want to fight for heavy mid control.
Yeah, this is interesting to say the least. And let's be honest, when we were watching this Gals team play earlier, they do love to try to get aggressive in weird ways. So we're already seeing Galorys try to do that immediately. But not a lot of contest here. RETA just going to hold off just a touch, seeing that there would be a battle if they want it. And instead, after that recon dart had kind of expired, they're going to take their focus back over towards A, where the barrier mesh has already expired.
And that's what makes sense. You place that wall on that side, super strong the pistol round. You converge towards the middle.
I'm short today, my friend, so the editing will be cleaner.
The key points you want to do here,
sorry for any mistakes,
is identify the wall.
but there is a lot of games today, my friends.
You could just wait it out, explode back into a site where you're seeing it now. Yurango's solo on A.
Yeah, good knife also coming through means that there is no.
Check it out in the VCT EMEA Grand Finals. It was historical, bro. You won't regret it.
For damage, so that's an
great games.
Find himself the plant. Aldrone scouting out that, yep, RETA are fully here. Paranoia at the ready. That will connect. That should be the go call. It just comes down to can they actually get through at the same time, because there's a lot of smoke on top of the site, and RETA are really doing a nice job of controlling all the area denied, just down to Evil for the last. And well, he's gotten at least entry back on towards site. The problem is there are still 3 RETA members in hell, and it's not looking all that positive for this crossfire setup. Rude able to get one, but yeah, nothing more beyond that. The crossfire too strong, man. There's the opportunity to still assist, even if the smoke man does get popped over towards A. Opening spam shots do land for half the health of Sato, and he's forced into the action. Not a great opening start here for the Galorys team.
Okay, looking good.
The follow-up from Nags at mid-map.
Very easily done by RETA. They just decided to go for that push, but Nags it. Called that wall coming down and didn't see any type of utility through. There was no pressure coming across, and it's going to stay quiet. They know now that Galorys are trying to play turtled up within that site. So RETA came in with that utility that they're good with to create that space, and look at Nags that just came.
But this is a save, bro.
Well, Luke Show. Oh, I was about to say he's trying to put himself into position, maybe catch someone off guard, but instead gets caught with the dark cover out. That was really the only win condition there, is to find an opening pick and slow this down from the front doors, because Yurango is empty from utility. But these shock darts, whoa, my, the defensive presence from Evil Kick has been great. Even though there is at least some sort of entryway in towards the site, these health pools are more than, I think, achievable to start tallying some eliminations.
But they lost Luxo, and that's a key piece.
Lost his chance.
No more flashes. You have to be on point with the 2 rifles that you saved in that previous round for Yurango and for Rude.
Well, here we go. Here comes the next retake. Recon Bolt gets them over towards the front side at the lever. Now it's time to, can you hit the shots? Yurango good for the opener. Wait a second. Inside the site. That's nice. Separated.
Oh my god. One of the movers left. Low HP.
He is outside the
can do?
Do they expect it? Well, now they will. Recon Bolt comes through. Spamming on towards the spike, but it's not in a great spot. And how about Rude saves the day? And that is a massive round for Galorys.
For the side from the B side, but this is what's missing. He's placing cold drifts in the B side. We'll talk about it a little bit later. We're being very proactive for RETA to try to hit towards that B side, but there is some sort of weakness that can maybe exploit here for Galorys.
Well, the thing about this is, with Snow getting into the site, I was gonna say, it puts a lot of pressure and really eliminates the Deadlock's presence, at least initially, but the spy cam is still up, and Galorys is gonna get a really good look at this. The Annihilation is also gonna connect. That's on the suit there. He does get taken out of the cocoon, but the grab net follows up, and that's enough for Yurango not to make his move down the stairs, but only finds the first. Sato. Quick scope, back and forth, pinstripe kill feed, 3v2 situation. Suther's still stuck on the site, and yep, that's all that Sato needs, is to eventually find the timing. And Galorys, who again is the last one in,
doesn't have the spike, no HP.
This is where it's gonna get dangerous.
Gotta save, bro.
And potentially here, we're just waiting for a knife to come back so they can maybe just get it thrown in and hopefully disable some util.
Oh, good nanos from Toss Deep. That's gonna hit the angle a little bit more cleared. Hunter's Fury also heading on over towards Rude's direction. Dancing with the devil and does stay alive. Now the hit, moving in from the front. Evil Kick lost his angle, so now he's just hoping and praying he can. What a shot from Sato! Snowzen comes in completely uncovered. You thought maybe he had a freebie, not the case. So now the spike gets planted. RETA still trying to hold on with a little bit of a post-plant success rate over towards the backside of the boathouse, but that's not going to work out. And now you've got the opportunity for Sato to dive in with knives. There's still a Paranoia. Dark cover's going to get placed first, and as soon as they clear out main, expect this Paranoia to rip apart the site.
Stealing sight. Or the Odin.
Or that. Reveal also on the backside of the site, and again, ooh, not the nicest.
Okay, man, looking good here.
But it doesn't make a difference.
Now that the deadlock was more towards the middle, there's not too much utility happening towards the A site, and now they're able to go for a split.
Good cage down from Rude, just has to spam through it. A couple of sound cues also coming through. Sato has to have his head on a swivel here, though. Oh, what a brilliant first shot. Does he get the second? Just a little bit off there.
Yeah, wants to go that.
Safety. Delzik trying to keep the play alive, but it's getting messy here from
Garbage. Yeah, man.
Also
they're playing good here, dude. Oh, yo, Sato's alive?
And that's going to be that chaos. You're missing a knife. You're missing a pop flashes. So that could have abused that a bit.
This is RETA map pick, my friends.
Oh
my god, what's happening here?
Oh boy. Lockdown will still stay alive through this, and Evil will be completely detained by it. No chance to save him.
Okay.
And ooh, how about this? Odin on the high ground over towards the front of that market.
On the pistol?
And it leaves just Rude and Luke Show
good for RETA, man. Very double on this map.
And with 2 Odins now in play, thanks to the pickup, this becomes very difficult. Miri's first one up. Good for the snap. Almost predicts the second decent transfer, but doesn't work out. It kind of looks like Rude is just trying to grab the body, and yeah, he eventually does. Could give him a chance at this if he can find a spray down through the wall. Suther is really, really low, but doesn't make a difference. All it takes is one headshot to find the Elim, and it's an 8-4 half.
Still afraid that for Galorys' side, it's just going to be, oh, let's make it known that he's there. We can bring it towards the B side, but there you go. Now they go hit towards the A side. The barrier man coming up too. And it's going to be hard now for RETA to go for the retake.
Yeah, this is not going to feel good whatsoever. And that's the thing is, like, we're going to expect that Rude's going to be the last one into these sites on offense. He's going to be lurking the entire time, just trying to put some pressure on the map. And then as soon as he gets over to help the post plant, he could be just about anywhere. Ooh, that barrier mesh did not get over the wall. I saw it on the mini-map, and I was like, it looks a little off, but, you know, I'm not the judge. Not a deadlock, man.
You know, sometimes the tentacles extend, and it should still do its job, but not this time around.
Here comes the redash back in. Snows it. Good for the first. Traded out immediately. Defense working the way in over toward the
This is a huge pistol round for Galorys, my friend.
Sato and Urango put everything together. They're going to find all 5 between the 2 of them.
At least it's the initiator that they actually caught. So that's probably a tell that there's a lot of players around that solo.
And now it's just down to what Suther can find by himself. Will flash out of the cyber stage. Has the 1v1 versus Rude. And in the same breath, Snozen has hit over towards Zay. Not once, but twice. Annihilation was also in, so Muris will fall. But that's just really good defensive holds from the 2 individuals around the A site.
1v1.
Evil Kick gonna give it a go.
Evil Kick
1v3 now down to a 1v1.
But they were very expensive.
And oh boy, has he called
Time is getting low.
Nags is gonna want to try to challenge this? Bluff on both sides though.
Staying quiet too, that's going to instill the paranoia onto Nagzit, thinking that he might have just booked it back towards the B side, so he has to play a little bit further back so he can hear the sound cue. So this is going to be allowing Evil Kid to get the plant and reposition against Nagzit, who will not have any information whatsoever.
This is all down to how good is the Spidey sense. Nag's gonna go over towards the small drop down, not making any noise. The prediction was in for Evil Kick, but Nags just drops underneath the pre-aim, and a huge win for RETA. Guardian trying to get some chip damage on the other side. Odin for Rude, and oh boy, they even bait Snozen into peeking. So now the operator's off the table. Offense now overwhelming and threatening this B site, and it's just, here I am.
Oh my god.
There's my teammate. It's just this little bit of bait and
with this round,
the stairs and the sidewalks, and that's enough to get the
it's
spike safely on for a
no money for RETA.
And how annoying is that? It's actually
they should save this.
A bunch of utility within that side, keeping the
Hunter is zero for Evil Kick next round.
Second one instead of watching
save it up, save it up.
Still over at the side, looking to maybe back up some sort of this threat, but at the same rate, you also can't drop a tree here, so lots of pressure, but first shot lands, and that puts Sato out of commission. And the second clean with the headshot, while still avoiding the Hunter's Fury. Nags on the other side of this, he's got an operator, and how is this the round that RETA's gonna put together?
I love it. I love that angle on that tree, and Maurice really needed to step up right there. And if it wasn't for him, that was definitely Galorys moving into this A site. So you didn't use a Cypher camera utility, you didn't use any of the deadlock sonic sensors. It was trying to get contact off Sato. He's going to be the first entry point. If he misses the shot, at least he's going to be the human drone that's going to be able to allow for them to get the Hunter's Fury trap
30 seconds left.
from Gelato. But for Maurice, that gets two kills on top of that. That doesn't give you a chance for Galorys to really activate
No,
move forward around their Hunter's Fury and go for a successful split.
Right here.
You're definitely seeing here with remaining before 40 seconds, they had no choice but to save their weapons into the next round. A great hold by the IGL coming out here from the RETA side.
No.
Now they're on a little bit of a hunt as they're going to be able to collect at least one Vandal. There gets a read, tries to go for the wide swing, and Evil Pig is not interested in that. Snow is not in position, but close enough to maybe deny some space with the operator. And here comes the commit. Grab that down in the back. Delzik in trouble, and that will work out. Follow Flash is not good enough for Suther. At least not initially to get the
Oh
clean
no,
kill, so
you cannot miss this shot,
but
man.
a barrier mesh is now
Now it's gonna be tough, bro.
Only saw the hood of Luke Show, cannot connect, not speed enough for a plant.
And that's where it gets difficult for you to try to retake without you can't break that barrier mesh. You have no choice but to wait and reposition. With everybody repositioning towards tree, there's once again so many.
That's good, man. That's good.
Need more than that, though.
My territory.
Annihilation out. Snow. Whoa, what a shot from Snow. He's gonna get pulled, but Nags is right.
Yo, that was well played by Snowzy, man. That was all play, bro.
Are we kidding? It's just cross.
We got a game here.
The initial shot from Snow before he gets wrapped in the cocoon is brilliant. As this hit starts to develop over towards B, I think if you're Galorys, you got to try to do what you can to force that null command out, or the lockdown gets you through first. This is just going to commit through this. Nags is playing a little bit of self-sustaining defense over the top. Urango gets a nice double. Lockdown will be split up, and with that, the hit through Boathouse goes unguarded. That is not at all how I expected that to happen. Lockdown before null command? Odd to say the least.
Yeah. They were just trying to keep them at bay and maybe forcing the hand of Galorys running in.
That was nice.
Well, that works. Yeah, that does work. That could now be an opportunity to drop this operator for a rifle. If you even want it. Snow's now moving over. Oh, what? Are we joking?
Gira, Snowzinho, carai.
Gets completely split.
2v1. Nice. You can do a shit, bro. Urango, what a round, my friend. Matty point for Galorys, dude.
Yeah, he doesn't get the kill, but at least he broke ankles. Grouped up around this side. Not really set up for an instant paranoia because Lucho seems to be too far away for that.
He's looking good, man.
You just can't walk through that corner. You just can't. I get it. You're trying to Odin spam out the elbow, but you just cannot walk through. You just can't walk through. You can't walk through. You can't walk through. You just. I don't know what else to say.
What shift you can't walk?
You just can't walk through. We still have the paranoia.
Okay.
I mean, we have both. We have still a paranoia and we still had a cyber cage. Like, we're just not breaking down the space here. And, well, Snow's going to find an easy free.
Gotta try something, right?
Teleports right in front of us.
Yo, Snowzinho's on fire, man.
Yeah, exactly. And so for right now,
they're going to Snowzinho again, man.
There's a potential
this is a good setup for RETA.
B site. And they still have the
up
with
here,
the turret watching that area.
Nag.
The cage was hoping to insert players over on the orb box so they could try to go for crossfire or maybe bait out if there was
with the check neck,
But they made it out the off shot that missed, and that was the game talking about, Chip.
Huge shot from Sato. Thought for a moment they're going to be so distracted by the operator they're going to not check the corner.
Yo, Sato.
All of a sudden you're on site. Maurice, he has been a little.
You are ready, bro.
This mount.
You are ready for franchise, bro.
No, he tried to get
you are ready to win champions, man, after that. Holy shit. No one ever checked this shit, man.
And wow. The plant's gonna come out, and I just don't know how you re-break this. You've got a flash, a fragment, and a paranoid.
Bro, that was huge, man. That was huge.
It's gonna be so difficult. Both of them.
Oh no!
I thought Nike was going to kill everyone there, man. The bait was perfect.
That fragment was given away.
Maybe too perfect.
Was meant to go over towards the backside of the sidewalk, and it doesn't hit. So now it's just down to how good is
GG.
Not good enough. 13-11. Sato, the one time he misses the opening shot at B main, turns into Snow opting to lose that angle. Yeah. And then Sato just runs up, finds both, and then it's just all action.
Let's go, man. Map number 2.
To drop O
do or die situation here, dude.
Yeah, and now RETA starting on the attack and already moving into an A-side split. But with this composition, it allows for the defenders to push quite aggressively. There's already a triple flank happening, flipping the map on the defensive side as we'll play a 5 versus 5 post plan.
Maurice, a little late off the action. Gets caught by surprise by Sato. Nags does well over towards you all. Delzik in the corner, not able to take care of the vast majority of this defensive retake. Dizzy making life a little bit difficult for his teammates for a moment, but things are fine, as now it's just down to what Nags and Snow can find over the backside of the U-Haul, and nice little blast pack at the feet. Pushes him up, boops him around.
These kids are just too good, man.
And Galorys will take the opening pistol.
Could actually try to stay anchored up here for Sato and really try to hold the aggressive line and be more reactive on the side. So he will keep playing alone towards, oh my gosh. Nagset continues to open things up here for RETA, and it's making it a winning possibility.
And Nick around, dude.
Well, that's a really good snake bite, plus the elimination onto the wingman. Means that the defense can't start to commit on over, but the problem is they've lost Luke Show inside the site. Sato's trying to rotate.
Okay, Sato?
He catches 2 on the exit. Oh my goodness.
He's fitting into them, man.
Right, that was going to be able to pull the spike, teleport over, and have a free A site. Now it's just down to a 2v2 where there's just classics being held on to for RETA's post plan.
All of the guns that were left behind here for the pick. I mean, there was a Spectre that was the easiest one to pick up after the openers from Nagset. But this is a saving grace as Sato gets a 2K and a chance to turn around back in favor of Galorys to convert here the anti-eco.
What a decision just to try to peek and poke, and that turns into 2. Paint shells out. Got to tap away at the classic. Decent damage from Maris.
Ace.
Sato, very easy, but Delzik! What? From around the back, he does get that Spectre like you called him. What a difference maker that becomes as he finds the final 2.
Showstopper for Sato. Only
we'll keep this game close.
For
Eco
Galorys,
back in favor of Galorys, but they have a showstopper to work with. Unfortunately, here Shift, it's a little bit too far out to go for a trap play to where RETA is currently positioned on a B-side lean.
Oh my gosh, that was sick. To put it plainly, that was absolutely sick. Okay. Oh. Once again, 1 tap's coming through. Opening first blood, counteracted almost immediately. Stay 4v4. Nags. Evil's been antsy on this angle, and I believe Nags may have seen it toe.
Back to back drifter.
Rango from the front is good. Oh, angle a little bit off for a moment for Nags. Takes
so
a lot
low,
of damage,
front
but
HP.
you move back over to Maurice and get himself at least back to 100 HP. Problem is, Sato's got a showstopper, and that could be a major difference maker in this round.
The thing is right now, though, I did like the push from Rude outside of the teleporter, but
only has a
now he pushed all the way out towards short at market, so this leaves a gap. A map like Blind RETA maybe will decide to go for a TP and work back towards the A site as they group up for the heal. But if they commit into this B site, Sato is 100% going
Sato is 7-1, bro. This means something.
Double blast pack at the ready, plus the boom bot. If they need to confirm some information, a slow lurk from Rude back over towards Hookah. What decision does Sato want to make? Takes the guiding light to the chest.
Oh, the showstopper.
Shakes it off. Now the smoke is down. The showstopper is out into the corner. Finds at least the 1-for-1. Gives a chance here to Rude, but he's just got a classic. Over the right click! He catches Maurice trying to pull out some sort of utility. Oh my goodness, he just pushes into his own smoke, and it's just a double right click to win the round. What is happening? Kind of a little bit of a stalemate. Nobody uses anything, nobody gains anything, nobody loses anything.
Well, they gain a showstopper with the orb.
Yeah, that's the only other thing is that it gives you entryway back over. And how about
Nags
by himself, eliminating and isolating over towards Showers. Brilliant play coming through. The wingman will get the glory of being able to plant the spike, and now it's a 5v3.
Patience and experience once again from Nagset, finding the timing after the execution of the RETA, so that he can come through and get the backstab kill to both. So far, superstars for Galorys' side that gives him this lead. Sato falling down.
Rush for a
On a second though, if Maurice falls.
Wait for the thrash, wait for the thrash.
Use this. And they don't even need to actually hit it onto him, so you can recollect the thrash. Luke Show doing his job now. Thrash denied on the other side, but now it's Delzic's turn, but it's immediately countered out.
Vou kick it, sim, man.
Comes through. Nags is gonna have to try to make a play, and he's completely decayed out. It's Evil for 4.
Jogou pra caralho, velho. Que porra.
Unbelievable play from Galorys.
That was great, man.
Just enough time for the defuse, and they're gonna go 4-1.
Galorys is now ahead by 3. Talked about hero moments from both Sato and Rude, but just like Emily was mentioned before, the whole roster of Galorys has their moment to shine.
Oh, but how about this?
What is this game, man?
Break apart the B setup.
Sicker still from Morris.
Strike. Healing also gets them back to at least 100 health, and this makes life very difficult for the side of Galorys. But
yo, this is too good as Tolzi. That's a very strong position.
Strike, but there it is. Just comes down
That's a save, no? I think it's a save, man.
This and break down this post plant setup may not be worth it. Evil's a bit stuck at the moment. They're trying to find him an exit over towards the backside of screens, but you're gonna have to cross through some very open ground here. That's not gonna feel good. So Evil on the corner. Well, he'll get denied. Snow turns the bucket.
This kid's amazing, bro.
42. We're gonna use one just to try to block off the truck for a peek for Snow. So now you only have 2 smokes left. These are going to be spent likely to block those 2 choke points, but problem is you've lost some of your entry power as Snow will drop. Delzik stays alive. There's those smokes. And that'll be enough to try to work their way back in towards the site with Seekers to supply as a support. Sato trying to challenge this. Messy through the sky smoke as the wingman does get the spike planted. We're going to stay 3v4 and a reset to the post plant.
The dog went in and got information on at least the Gecko. One towards Avin.
I mean,
these kids are different, man. What the fuck is that?
Headshots galore, but what an opening beam from Luke Show at Heaven. Wow.
Instantly tentacles up behind us.
Well, here's the other issue is that there's a thrash involved.
Urango?
But Urango still gets 1. That's off the long flank over towards Stance. Delzik has to hold his ground, but he does well. Wingman gets involved. Boombot trying
Which
to
round, man?
follow up.
When RETA? Turbo.
Who collects the kill? Luke Show, another over towards Elbow.
Yo, this is clean, dude. This is real clean.
Blistering lockdown.
And Luke Show
means that it's just
didn't use the Viper sped.
and he gets caught looking
That's
the
huge,
wrong
man.
direction. Brawler sent through Sands on the defensive side. Smoke replaces. So again, that poison cloud gets countered and Galorys still own the map. It's just down to how does this fight go? Because it's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, it's going to be a 5-on-2 in the middle. And if this ends up going poorly, Aze Thrash may actually not even be popped at all, but instead it actually gets used early. Plus the detainment with the orbital strike. Oh, what a combination.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
That's
That's good Valorant, man.
He does well to catch the first. Seekers are out. But
Well
he can't get the gun up
done.
in time.
Galorys.
Beautiful play by
9-3, my friends. They are playing great, dude.
We're gonna have tiebreaker situations without question.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Make sure, chat, you follow RKT.
We are definitely gonna have tiebreakers. I don't know if it's going to be best of 3 or 1, but this is gonna be a long day, bro.
The offense back to touch, back and forth we go, but it's Galorys who have the final say in the battle for B. Dizzy also will be collected evil with the plant 3v2. And it's just down to Suther and Snow. They're going to try to split hit this for the retake, and that's not great news because it's a double stack at elbow, which means that Suther is going to be in trouble here in terms of trying to work his way back in.
The only thing that it's in a good positions and made it, bro. They don't know how to lose.
Good paint shells.
The sheriff is going to wait.
standing.
I know. We're good. We're good. Yeah.
For a moment, though, I thought that paint shells was about to get all 3.
Same.
Well, man. I think with this pistol, it's a G, man. Not gonna lie.
Utility to follow up just to be sure. Boombot. Not going to fully get in towards Garden. But RETA, they're trying to hold the.
There's no way he got this kill, man. This is impossible.
Forward kind of smoke positions. Now they have to force the fight over towards Long. Good shot starting to come through from Sato. Follow-up should surely take care of Suther. And to make matters worse, Nags won't.
That's crazy.
Hold on a second. Say he's also being hit by the snake bite, down to 31 HP, but he does at least take 2. Maybe a chance for more. Good prediction towards Rude, but it doesn't make
Oh my god.
Galorys will take the bonus, and now it just feels like an inevitable circumstances have made their way into the forefront of our conversation.
They just couldn't pull back a 2 versus 3 in the end with the Molly and ultimate that was available from both.
Showstopper coming out. Lots of forward pressure and the 1v1 towards Showers. That would have been pivotal for RETA to hold on to the site at least somewhat defensively, but instead Delzik takes care of a couple of low health pools. Double in his name. Offense weak. Orbital strike to clear out U-Haul. Here's the issue. You still have the ability for Sato to hold this corner. And on top of that, the crossfire setup for Rude is good. So now it's just down to everyone hold their angles. Guiding light is through. Evil
Man,
range finds
what a
another
show
pick.
from that,
Just down the Maurice. 1v3 situation. Has to have it. Haunt denied. Maurice. Probably
GG.
going to be able to stay alive from that as Sato finds elimination, and Galorys will 2-0 RETA and at least force a couple of teams into a tiebreaker situation.
Oh man, you could definitely see it, how happy they are in the camp of Galorys. Again, starting things off at an 0-2 in terms of record to start things off, to kick things off in the VCT Ascension's Americas in Mexico, and they turned it around into the later halves. A very tough schedule that they've had so far.